This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. The Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. Our three-point shots are brought to you by Polley's Pizza. Our free throw line is sponsored by Medicat Pharmacy. Our quarters are brought to you tonight by Brent Nickel State Farm, and our scoreboard is brought to you by Kurt's Collision Center. Also a shout out to those business card sponsors up there in the right-hand corner. ASI Signs, Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Grinnell Firestone, Polley's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. And last but not least, Brent Nickel State Farm. Let's throw it over to Chris Juni has the call tonight.
All right, Dan, thank you very much, and a very pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome to Grinnell High School Gymnasium, where on paper at least we have an absolute dandy of a ball game for you. Number one in Class 4A, Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs, 7-0 in the conference, 11-3 overall. Head coach by Adam Jones against the number 8 ranked in Class 3A, Grinnell Tigers, 6-1 in the conference, 10-3 overall, coached by Trent Edson. Glad to have you aboard here on this Friday night. What better way than to have a top 10 battle in the state between two very exciting basketball teams. Now, if you recall earlier, we mentioned that the game in Dallas Center Grimes was a bit of a blowout. Tigers did get it close down to about 4 points and start of the fourth quarter, but just could not get over the hump, and Dallas Center Grimes pulled away at the end. Let's go ahead and go through the starters here since we're getting ready to play basketball. I'll sprinkle some stats in, which I can just say they are very much even across the board. Starters coming into this game for the Mustangs and Coach Adam Jones. Starting at guard, number 12, Vanessa Bickford, averaging 9 points, shooting 43% from three-point range. Also, Aubrey Johansson, a junior, starting for them, number 20. Number 24, Finley Fitzgerald. She averages 11 points, shooting 34% from three-point range. Then you got Josie Lampe, a junior, and Emma Miner, a senior, averaging 16 points, shooting 55% from the floor, 42% from the three-point line, and also gathers in 6 rebounds. So a lot of things go through number 50, Emma Miner, for the Mustangs. For the Tigers, we have Kelsey Van Compernol, a senior guard, 5'4". Number 23, Leah Harris, senior guard, 5'5". 25, Caitlin Van Compernol, a senior guard at 5'4". Then you got a senior guard, Bailey Strovers at 5'10". And a senior, they say guard forward, but in Coach Edson's system, you play all positions. That's number 42, Hayden Hall. Again, Tigers coming in ranked number 8 in Class 3A. And the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs are coming in ranked number 1 in Class 4A. As the Tigers are being introduced, we'll do a couple of quick stats. I said they're pretty even In the Little Hawkeye Conference on the girls' side, the top 2 total points scored, Dallas Center Grimes has 1, Grinnell right behind them. In assists, Dallas Center Grimes number 1, Grinnell's number 3. In steals, Dallas Center Grimes is 1, Grinnell is 3. In blocks, Grinnell's 2nd. Field goals made, Dallas Center Grimes is 1, 2. So you get the idea. I'm not going to sit there and go through all these stats. It'll bore you to death, but just trust me when I tell you these teams are evenly matched. Dallas Center Grimes has shooters at every position. They have the green light to shoot. They get a lot of their offense in their transition. They are smothering defense, and they're very fundamentally sound. And we're going to pause now on this Tiger Sports Livestream Network for the playing of the national anthem.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Grinnell Mutual.
All right. Nicely done singing of the national anthem by a young Grinnell Tiger student. And we are set for basketball. The officials tonight, I do recognize them as having done state tournament. So we are in good hands. We're always in good hands for officiating. And I noticed in the JV game that the Blanchards, father and son duo, did the JV girls game. They got got a little story about them online if you want to look it up. Blanchards officiating. Google it. There's a little article about them. Anyway, here we are, set to go. DCG, the Mustangs, no longer the Phillies, just the Mustangs against the Tigers. It'll be Strovers jumping up against Emma Minor. And here we go. There's a tap, controlled, tipped twice and controlled by the Tigers. Van Compernol brings it down against, looks like a 2-3, no, it's a man-to-man. Switching man-to-man by Dallas Center Grimes. Penetration by Harris, kicks back out to Van Compernol. Now Van Compernol looking to pass over to Harris on the wing. Harris looking to drive, but DCG's packing in with a zone. They are in the matchup zone, a 2-3 matchup. Strovers trying to drive, goes in on Lampy, lays it up and in. Bailey Strovers attacking the glass, getting the basket, and the Tigers lead 2-0. Dallas Center Grimes back on the attack. Ball's over now to Lampy, over now in the corner to Johansson. Johansson dribbles around the elbow, kicks it out now to Lampy. Lampy now over to Fitzgerald. She tries a three, and it's good. Wow, barely ripples the net. As you said, this team can shoot. All 5 players can shoot the three, have the green light to do so. Van Compernol breaking up against the press. Hole for 3. No good. Rebound taken by DCG. Lampy with a nice box out. Lampy leading the break. 5'11" senior leading the break. Bounce pass to her teammate. Puts it up and in and gets a foul. Tigers a little late getting there. It's going to be Hayden Hall on the foul. Basket is good. That time by Aubrey Johansson.
Yeah, I think, Chris, the DCG is going to do the same thing that Grinnell does. They're going to take it right back at them. And Grinnell Burley hasn't been used to something like this as a challenge, so except for the first time they played them.
Free throw is good. It's 5-2 Mustangs. Yeah, both these teams are going to get up and down the court, and they're going to press all over the place. Should be an up and down game. Harris bringing the ball up against Pitcher. Hayden Hall thinks about it, then lets a three go. In and out, no good. Rebound taken back by Harris. Harris now back out to Hull, top of the key. Hull looks to drive, gets a step out to Van Comperl in the corner for a three. It's no good. Tigers 0 for 4 the first three. Ball comes loose. Van Comperl dives for it. Now Strovers is on the floor for it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Mustang possession. And again, that's the other type of effort you're going to see. Anytime there's a ball on the floor, you're going to see people diving for it and going for it. That's how these teams get to where they be.
It's by halftime, they're all going to need a break because it's going to be nonstop basketball.
All right. Bringing the ball down court now is Bickford. Bickford now over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Lampy. Over now to Fitzgerald. Now we got Bickford out top. Kicks it over to Johansson. Johansson in the corner to Lampy. She drives down the lane. That's 44. Lampy drives, gets her own rebound. Stuck under the basket. 6 to shoot for the Mustangs. And what do we have? A 3-second call on the Mustangs. So Tiger defense does the job there. And it's 6-2 Mustangs. Tigers bringing in against the pressure. Strovers now over to Leah Harris. Leah Harris up against Fitzgerald's man-to-man pressure. And we got a carry on Leah Harris.
You know, that's 2 games in a row that they have called that on Leah. I think she's just got to be conscientious of smaller frame when you rock that ball, that you have the ball up in front of you instead of letting it fall back on your hand.
Just under 6 minutes left to go here, first quarter. Glad to have you with us on this Friday night on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Driving down the lane for the shot was Lampy. No good, but tips the ball out to her teammate. Now a three-pointer on the way by Lampy is good. Check that. That was Fitzgerald on the drive. Lampy on the three, and it's 9-2 Mustangs. Tigers trying to bring it up against pressure. Leah Harris tries to split 2 defenders. Ball gets away, goes through a DCG player out of bounds. Tigers will play it in. Our first sub into the game. Kayla Rice in for the Mustangs. Replaces Minor. Pass into Strovers. Gives it to Harris. Harris to the top of the key, looks at it, doesn't take it. Van Comperl looks to drive, tries to get it to Hall. Hall gets the ball strong, goes up with a hook shot off, no good. Rebound taken, a long outlet pass ahead to Lampy. Lampy races down the court and up and in. Edson's going to get a timeout. Yes, he does. Coach Edson calls a timeout. 11-2, DCG with the lead. Girls basketball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Yep.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
A big shout out to all our sponsors and those business card sponsors you see in the corner of your screen helping us keep Tiger Sports Livestream and keep us bringing it home to you. Tigers played in against the full court pressure. It's just man-to-man pressure by DCG. Harris brings the ball up. Now looking to trap out with Harris. Quickly down court. Bounce pass to Van Comperl. Lays it up and in. There we go. 11-4. Interesting, the Tigers are not pressing starting out. DCG gets the ball in now. Fitzgerald with the ball over the corner. Back out top to Bickford. Bickford is kind of their point guard or their one position, but several players can do that. Over now to Lampy. Lampy back to Bickford. Getting things set up. Tigers look like they are in a 2-3 zone at this point. Try to get the pass in the middle to Fitzgerald. She drives down and blocked away by Strovers. Out of bounds. That was Aubrey Johansson. Check that on the drive. Strovers with a block again. Subs back in. Emma Minor back in. Also, Sydney Miller in for the Mustangs. Coach Jones going to his bench early. Managing those minutes, which we've talked about, is also a key in this fast-paced game. Pass it now to the Mustangs. Out top is Miller. Over now to Lampy. Check that to Minor. 1 to shoot. Did they get it off? I guess they said they did. The ball goes out of bounds. No violation. They must have got the shot off in time, and that's the rule. Even though the buzzer goes off, if the shot is out of the player's hand, even though the buzzer goes off, it hasn't hit the rim, that's still considered a shot, and it would have counted had it gone in. Leah Harris almost loses the ball, saves it in out of Strovers. Strovers over to Van Comperl. In the corner to her sister Van Comperl, and she travels with it. Couple of turnovers here for the Tigers early. Checking in now for the Tigers. Taylor Vanderleest in for Caitlin Van Comperl. can't say KVC because they're both Caitlin and Kelsey. So you got to say the full name there. 11-4, Mustangs with the lead. 4 minutes left to go first quarter here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Fitzgerald brings the ball over now. Passes back to Bickford. Bickford in the corner now to Bauman. Out now to Lampy, or Miner rather. She takes the elbow jumper, and Emma Miner hits it. Man, DCG shooting about 45%. They're shooting probably 70% from the field right now. They are hitting everything. And a three now by Strovers is up and in. A Poly Ice Pizza three-pointer for Bailey Strovers. Much needed basket. It's 13-7. DCG quickly back. Tigers settle back in their 2-3 zone. Get the ball in the elbow. Now over to Miller. Miller outside deep. A long three by the Mustangs is good. Wow. Kayla Rice with a three-pointer for the answer back. Tiger on the attack. Vanderleest gets the ball. Tries to spin and dribble. Looking to drive. Gets the ball knocked away and stolen away by DCG. Tigers do recover, get back. They stop the ball. And Miller brings it up. Gets it over now to Bickford. Bickford over now to Rice. Into Miner. Miner over to Miller. Miller looks to drive the baseline. Cut off. Passes back to Miner. Free throw shot. Maybe been partially blocked. Not good. Rebound taken inside by DCG. Shot is up. And let's see what they got for the foul. Might be Taylor Vanderleest. Yes, Taylor Vanderleest with a push to the body. That's her first. Team second. And Finley Fitzgerald going to the line for the Mustangs. Free throw up and good. Subs in now. Olivia Renzi in for the Tigers. Also Caitlin Van Comperno back in, replacing her sister Kelsey and also Leah Harris. Second free throw coming. Is up and good. Sub in for the Mustangs. Josie Lampy comes back in, replacing Finley Fitzgerald. About as good a start as you can hope for the Mustangs and Coach Adam Jones. They lead 18-7. Tigers now, they adjusted their press. Now it's a zone press. Tigers break it, get it over to Strovers. She looks to attack. Strovers bounce, passes it up to Vanderleest. Up and in for the layup. Nicely done by the Tigers breaking the press. 19-8. Bickford brings the ball up. Gets it now over to Rice. Rice back to Bickford. Over now to Miller. Tigers packing the zone in just a little bit more inside. Skip pass over now to Miller. Miller takes a long three. It's off, no good. Rebound taken by Hayden Hall. I believe that's only their second miss of this quarter for the Mustangs. Shooting lights out early on. Renzi brings the ball down, gets now over to Hall. Hall looks to drive. Ball's knocked away, taken away by Miner. Miner on the break, has a 2-on-1, kicks it over. Nice deflection by Vanderleest. Hustling after it is Renzi, out of bounds. And DCG will play it in. Leah Harris checks back in for Hayden Hall. Again, we've talked about the importance of managing minutes, and both coaches know that, and they're doing a good job of that so far early on. DCG at the top of the key. Gets it over now to Miller. Dribbles down to the far corner. Back out top to Bickford. Bickford looks around. Gets a look over to Rice. Rice takes a long three and hits it again. She was 4 or 5 steps behind the three-point line. And man, oh man, 21-9, DCG with the lead. Harris quickly brings the ball down. Gets it over to Van Comperno, looks to drive. Kicks it out to Strovers. Strovers is looking for something to drive. Over to Vanderleest. Out to Renzi. And then to Strovers. Over now to Vanderleest. Reached in that time by DCG. That foul's on Lampy. And we've talked about it. It's hard when that ball gets put out there by the offensive player, but as a defender, you have to really learn to control the reach in. That's for both sides, because even if you get the ball clean, as I've said, more than likely they will call a foul. It's the first team foul on the Mustangs. Tigers will play it in. Out top to Renzi. Against man-to-man now by the Mustangs. Renzi kicks it over to Vanderleest. Vanderleest going against Lampy, does a spin, kicks it out. Van Comperno will try a three, and good. Poly Ice Pizza three-pointer, much needed. Three-pointer for the Tigers. DCG now with just a minute left to go. 21-12. Tigers just trying to hang on and stay close. Survive the hot shooting by the Mustangs. DCG gets it down to the short corner. Now back out top to Lampy. Over now to Rice. Rice dribbles around. Back over to Lampy. Lampy does a skip pass. Cross court to Miner. Miner will try a three. Stepping back and hits it. Wow. She caught that and stepping back. Still got the shot up and in. Another three for the Mustangs, and they're back up 24-12. Now Strovers with a three. She hits. Three-pointers running all over the place. Polly Ice beats the three-pointer. Quickly, Mustangs back down the court and a turnover. Pass a little high for Miner. And we got subs coming in. I was just going to say, Miner looks like she's kind of gassed, and Coach Jones saw that, gets in a substitution. That's Kaylee LaHaze in. Tigers here can hold for the last shot as the shot clock is off. Caitlin Van Comperno shakes a fist, calling out the play against man-to-man defense by the Mustangs. Gets a screen from Strovers. Strovers rolls the basket, puts the shot up. Boy, a lot of contact on the pass. Great catch by Strovers in traffic, and that foul's on Lampy. That might be her second. Yeah, that's her second. That's big. That's their leading score. Bailey Strovers at the line to shoot two. Shot up, no good at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Leah Harris in now, replacing Hayden Hall. Medicap Pharmacy free throw line, proud sponsors of our free throw line all season long. Second free throw, off the rim, no good. Tipped around, loose for a moment, corralled by DCG. They have the ball. 15 seconds left. Now 10. They get it across the timeline to Rice. Rice dribbling out top, guarded by Van Comperno. Over now to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald skips it over to Rice. A long three and hits it again. Wow. That's got to be 5 or 6 threes in the first quarter alone for the Mustangs, and they lead 24-15 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Alrighty.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. And this quarter is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
All right, back here at the Tiger Gymnasium, where a very hot shooting DCG team behind the strength of, unofficially I have them for 5 3-pointers in the quarter, and they lead 27-15 over the Tigers. I've been in these situations as a coach, and all you do, you tell your team, hey, we're not playing bad. They're just shooting red hot. You just try to survive it, do the best you can, and try to close the gap here a little bit. Tigers play it in. DCG in a man-to-man defense, looks like. Over now to Van Comperno. Looks inside Leah Harris, looks to drive. She tries to get around, puts a shot up, no good. Taken off, that time by LaHaze. LaHaze, bounce pass, try to get it down to Fitzgerald. And steal by the Tigers, but then travel called on Caitlin Van Comperno. Don't know if she quite had full control of the steal when she got it, but nonetheless, the call is made. They reset the shot clock, and Dallas Center Grimes will play it in. Tigers in the zone. Pass out in the corner to LaHaze. Haas brings it back out top to Rice. Almost a steal by Van Comperno. Back now to Bickford. Bickford surveying, kicks it over to Rice. Over now to LaHaze. Fitzgerald tries to cut. She's cut off. LaHaze drives. Kick it back out now to Bickford. Bickford drives down the lane, pulls up for the 8-footer. Bounces around, no good. Rebound taken by DCG. Up and in. Kylie LaHaze with the offensive rebound. And Tigers want to get back into this. They've got to clean up that because they've had 4 offensive rebounds. Leah Harris drives down the lane, puts a shot up through a lot of traffic. Shot no good. Rebound by Strovers. Her shot is partially blocked, taken away by DCG. Dallas Center Grimes brings the ball up now. Up by 14. Fitzgerald now in the corner. DCG can run as they have to and get good baskets in transition. Now we have an illegal screen called on Rice. Kayla Rice with the offensive foul, illegal screen. No free throws coming. That's her first foul, team's third. Rice comes out of the game. Tigers will play it in. Now Dallas Center Grimes has backed off their full court pressure, going to pick him up in the half court. Looks like it's man-to-man defense for the Mustangs. Harris brings the ball up now. Over to Strovers at the top of the key. Over to Van Compernoll. Back out to Hayden Hall. Hayden Hall catches and releases. A three-pointer, no good. Rebound, long rebound taken by the Mustangs. Tigers now starting to pick up just a little bit here. Full court. And Bickford brings the ball up. Guarded by Van Compernoll. Over to Fitzgerald now. Over to LaHaas. Back to Johansson. Johansson to Bickford. Bickford drives down, kicks in the corner to Fitzgerald. She drives the lane, puts it up, no good. Missed a layup. About the only thing Dallas Center Grimes hasn't done right. Quickly down court, Strovers gets the lead pass. Try to get a layup off, kicks it back out to Hull for a three. It's good. Poly Ice Pizza three-pointer for Hayden Hall. And a much-needed three cuts it to 11, 29-18. Now Minor spinning around. Over to Fitzgerald. She tries a three. In and out. No good. Rebound taken by Leah Harris. And we got a foul on the rebound on Lampy. Let's see. That's on number 50. That's Emma Minor. Then we got a 30-second timeout taken by Dallas Center Grimes on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Poly Ice Pizza.
Finally, a few misses by DCG. I don't have the official numbers, but my guess is they were shooting about 60% in that first quarter alone on 5 threes. Tigers now bring it up. Chance to get underneath double digits for their lead to cut into that. Leah Harris goes to drive, cut off by the Mustangs. Out now to Hayden Hall. Hayden Hall takes the dribble, picks the ball up over to Van Compernoll. She catches, squares, and shoots a three, no good. Rebound taken by Dallas Center Grimes. Bickford now bringing it up the court. Inside now on the layup attempt is good by, that's number 30, Sydney Miller. Again, just cutting and finding little gaps in the zone and exploiting it. And DCG back up 31-18. Now Van Compernoll tries to get it in the corner to Renzi. Turnover off her hands, out of bounds, goes over to the Mustangs. Lampy back in now with those 2 fouls for the Mustangs, and Fitzgerald takes a seat. Again, at this point, if you're the Tigers, you want to limit them to 1 shot, hope they miss, and then execute your offense. They've given up a few more offensive boards than we're used to seeing the Tigers have, which I'm sure they will talk about that at halftime. Good pressure that time. Van Leitz, the ball's on the floor, and Van Leitz gets a steal. Over now to Leah Harris. Leah bounce pass to Van Compernoll, up and in. Nice assist and steal that time. Van Leitz making it happen, playing the passing lane and getting that ball loose and knocking it away. Now Van Leitz jumps out in front to cut that off. Tigers in the zone. Now you got Lampy in the corner for a three. No good. Rebound taken by Van Leitz. Over now to Hall. Hall brings it up. She stops and pops a three. It's short, no good. Violent collision there. 3 Tigers collided. Harris, Vanderleest, and Van Compernoll. And subs in. Stover's back in. Also, Kelsey's in for her sister Caitlin. Caitlin kind of grabbing her hand there after that collision. Hope she's okay. Mustangs play it in. Bickford guarded by Harris, full court. 31-20, DCG with the lead. Inside now to Minor. There's a foul on Renzi. Nice seal inside by Emma Minor. Boy, the senior, again, leading scorer, averaging 16 points a game. Knows how to seal up, and a good entry pass. And all Renzi could do was try to knock it away and get the foul. Trying to get it inside now to Minor. Now a three by LaHaas. Off, no good. Rebound taken by Renzi. Renzi leading the break for the Tigers. Throws it ahead now to Vanderleest. Vanderleest looks to drive down the lane, and they call her for a travel. Not sure about that one. I think she kept that back pivot foot down, but nonetheless, another turnover for the Tigers. So turnovers and offensive rebounding, and hot shooting have led to this 11-point lead for the Mustangs. Vanderleest goes for the steal, almost gets it. Now in the corner to Lampe. Lampe back out top to Rice. Rice inside now to Miner. Miner spins, kicks it to Lampe. Lampe looks like she's going to take a shot, pulls it down. Over now to Bickford. Bickford gets inside to Miner. Back out to Lampe. Over to Rice. Really moving that ball around well, making that zone work. Here comes Bickford driving down the lane. Kicks it out to Miner, who tries a three. No good. Rebound taken by Rice. Another offensive board. Miner inside, gets the ball up and in. Definitely got to clean up the offensive rebounds here with the Tigers and get good box out. DCG extends the lead. Renzi now will try a three. It's no good. Rebound up and in. Taken down by Bickford. DCG on the break to Rice. In now to Miner. Miner pivots and spins up and in and lays it up and through. DCG threatening to blow this one open here as we approach halftime, 35-20. Leah Harris looking to drive, gets the ball down, puts a shot up and in. Quick step by Leah Harris. Coach Edson wanted a timeout, could not get the attention of the official. Now inside, a pass underneath, Tigers asleep. There we go. Now Edson calls a timeout and take a full timeout on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza.
Coach Edson very, very upset on that timeout. He had to get the official's attention. He was right by the official. I could hear him say, "You ran right by me. You didn't give me the timeout." The official came up to him after cooler heads prevailed, and they said, I don't know what they said, but I'm sure something along the lines of, "Coach, yeah, I missed it. I'm sorry." So anyway, we get the timeout and we play on. 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Tigers trailing by 15, 37-22. Tigers get the ball now over to Hall against man-to-man pressure. Hall looking to drive, kicks it over to Leah Harris. Leah Harris pulls it back out, looking to drive herself, kicks it over to Van Compenol. Now she'll try a three. It's no good. Rebound taken by Hall, though, the offensive rebound. Tigers get one of their own. Over now to Harris. Harris kicks it back over to Van Compenol. She takes a look at it, pulls it down. Over now to Bailey Strovers. Bailey will try a three and hit it. Polly Ice Pizza three-pointer for Bailey Strovers. Again, all these baskets by the Tigers are much needed when you're trying to come back down to 12. Here come the Mustangs, though. Back out to Rice. Long three, answers right back. She has not missed a three. That is her, unofficially, her third three of the ball game. And she has 12 points. I have unofficially. For Kayla Rice. Wow. That's all you can say. Van Compenol over down to Hall. Hall looking to drive around, and we got a hand check called on Dallas Center Grimes. And that'll be Tigers' the fifth team foul. That's on number 12, Bickford. That's her first. Team fifth. Tigers play it in. Van Compenol gets it back into Harris. Coming up on a minute left to go here in this first half. Harris now over to Van Compenol. Back out to her sister, Caitlin Van Compenol. Bounce pass into Strovers, and it was kicked. So they reset the shot. Since it's not below 20, they keep it at 23. If it was below 20, they would reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. Tigers play it in. 23 seconds to shoot. Ball in now to Leah Harris. Bounce pass to Strovers at the elbow. Gets it out to Hall. She fires a shot. It's no good. Rebound taken back by Grinnell, by DCG. It's on the floor. We're going to dive for it. And Coach Jones trying to get a timeout, but there's no clear possession. You can't call a timeout unless you possess the ball. So they call jump ball, and it's DCG ball anyway. There's about a 7-second differential on the shot clock and game clock, so Tigers could, in theory, get the ball back. Here comes Bickford driving all the way down. Shot no good. Rebound taken up by Johansson, up and in. Another offensive rebound for the Mustangs. Tigers now can hold for one shot if they so desire. Leah Harris gets the ball from Van Comperno over and out of Strovers. Strovers out to Hall. Hall back inside of Strovers. Kicks it out to Kelsey Van Comperno. Over to now to Hall. Dribbles around the top of the key to Caitlin Van Comperno. Caitlin over to Kelsey. Over now to Strovers. 8 seconds left, and we got a foul on DCG. I believe that is on 50, Emma Miner. That's her second. Still not in the bonus yet, so Tigers will play it in with 8.3 seconds left to go. So Tigers set to play it in here. Van Comperno into Hall. Hall squares and looks. Over now to Kate Van Comperno. Inside now to Strovers with 3, with 2. Got to kick it out, and let's see. We have a travel on the Tigers. So Mustangs can get one here with 2.2 seconds left. They bounced the ball to the player, then she left to go on the court. Now the other player came in to get it, so here we go. Throwing it deep down court, trying to get something going, and that'll do it for the clock. If we get it off, no. That'll do it, 42-25 at the half. DCG with the lead. Tiger Girls, a lot of work to do. We'll take this break and come back for more on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polyeis Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polyeis Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, ASI Signs. Also a shout out to those business card sponsors who do not have commercials. Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Grinnell Firestone, and Brent Nichols State Farm. And we'll just throw this out there. This second half, third quarter, is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Let's throw it back over to Chris Juni on the other side of the gym.
All right, thank you very much, Dan Walker. And Tiger Pet Band playing in the background. You can see and hear, hopefully. Unofficially, Dallas Center Grimes has 6 threes in the first half. So Grinnell Tigers are getting Grinnell Tigered by the Mustangs, including Kayla Rice has 4 threes on her own. I've been informed the school record at Dallas Center Grimes for a single player for threes in the game is 7. And she has 4 threes already, many of them from deep, well behind the three-point line. So Tigers, they've had 4 threes of their own, and not that the Tigers haven't played that badly. They just, DCG just came out red hot, shooting approximately 65% in that first quarter with 4 threes of their own, then 2 more threes in the second quarter. And offensive rebounds are what kind of got the Tigers in this hole. Now, if you're the Tigers, so what do? Well, as you recall, DCG had a double-digit lead on them up at their place. Tigers whittled away, came back and got some things going and made it a game for a while until DCG pulled away late, getting to the free throw line quite a lot. One of the things the Tigers can do, possibly maybe one of the reasons why, maybe a little bit of nerves, number 1 versus number 8, a lot of the line, and you want to beat, of course, Dallas Center Grimes, a conference rival. Last time they'll face Dallas Center Grimes, because it's been well documented. Tigers will be moving to the WAMAC conference next year. So I don't know if that's it, but maybe a little bit tight to start out, and that first quarter got away from them a little bit. 42 points, certainly a team that prides itself on pressing, and the defense. That's not a number you want to talk about too much. 42 points and a half. So again, as we said, a lot of work cut out for the Tigers, but certainly very capable of doing so. If you're Dallas Center Grimes and Coach Adam Jones, just keep telling your team, there's really not much you can critique on that one. They do have a little bit of foul trouble, as they have 3 players with 2. Minor and Lampe each have 2, and I believe also Johansson has 2 as well. Not a big concern yet, but, if one of those big guns, Lampe or Minor, picks up a foul quickly here in the third quarter and gets to that third, could possibly change the outcome of the game just a little bit. As you said, it was interesting. Coach Edson elected not to press full court starting out against Dallas Center Grimes. We talked about managing minutes for Coach Edson. Don't know whether that was for managing minutes or just a respect that they have for DCG's ball handlers and speed as far as breaking that Tiger press. So we'll know here in the first 2 minutes. When I coach, and most coaches will tell you, the first 2 or 3 minutes of that third quarter are very, very important, and usually sets a tone for how the rest of the game is going to go. So we'll watch the whole game, of course, here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. But really keep an eye on those first couple minutes to see what changes Coach Edson has put in. If he's going to press full court, if he's going to trap in the half court, what he wants to do to try to throw DCG off, because they were definitely in a rhythm there. Probably shooting in the neighborhood of 45% or so for the first half. I'm Chris Juni with Dan Walker, our Director of Operations, on the board, and Lori Walker, the camera person. Glad to have you with us here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook as well. We also have a website. You can check out our broadcast schedule. Here we go. Tigers playing it in to start the third quarter. Harris over now to Van Compernoll. DCG in a man-to-man. They were that most of the game. Back out now to Harris. Looks like the Tigers have gone to double low. They had Hayden Hall and Strovers down on the post. Harris looks to drive, puts a shot up, gets a bump, and a look of amazement by Finley Fitzgerald. They called a bump on Fitzgerald on the drive, so Harris, again aggressive, attacking the basket, steps to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line for 2 shots. First one up, and no good. Goes without saying that when you're trying to play catch-up, every point matters. Second free throw up, and no good as well. Rebound taken by the Mustangs. Now Bickford brings it up quickly. Gets the ball ahead now to Johansson. Johansson back out to Bickford. Tigers in man-to-man. Screen high set by the Mustangs. Inside now to Minor. Minor wheels and spins. Flips it up. No good. Rebound taken by Hayden Hall. Ball lost. Over now to Strover. Strovers gets it out to Harris. Here we go. Harris cross court to Van Compernoll. Van Compernoll on the attack. Puts a spin move on. Puts a shot up. Rims out. No good. Nice defense that time by Bickford. And Mustangs have the ball. Bickford takes her time bringing it up. I'm sure Coach Jones mentioned that at halftime. We'll take the break when we get it, but if we have to, we'll walk it up. Now a long three-pointer, in and out, no good by the Mustangs. Rebound by Harris. She's on the run. Harris gets the ball over now to Van Compernoll. Inside now to Strover. Strover's against the double team, puts a shot up, whims it around, and gets it to go in. Now Tigers are picking up in a 1-2-1-1 press. Mustangs beat it down court. Quickly over now to Fitzgerald. On the corner, Lampe. Out top to Minor. Over to Bickford. Now to Johansson. They whip the ball around. Inside now to Minor. She's double teamed. Ball is tied up. And there they finally blow the whistle. Bailey had the tie up on Minor. And Bailey had the ball for a second or two. And she's looking around like, let's blow the whistle here, folks. That's a jump ball. DCG gets the possession. Pass in now to Lampe. Lampe inside now to Minor. Minor wheeling the lane. Back out to Lampe. She'll try a long three and hit it. Wow. Well, as you said at the top of the broadcast, all 5 players on Dallas Center Grimes can hit the three, and they have the go-ahead green light to shoot the three if they are open. And they have shot it, and they have made it. Strover's on a nice drive. Finishes through traffic and gets a basket for the Tigers. DCG quickly down court now. Over to Johansson. Out top to Bickford. Bickford drives over to Lampe. She'll try another three. This one's rims off, no good. Rebound spun around and taken by the Tigers. Leah Harris on the break. Looking to attack, kicks at the corner. Van Compernoll for a three. It's no good. Off rebound, chased down by Leah Harris. Strovers for a three. It's good. Poly-Ice Pizza three-pointer and a timeout taken by Adam Jones. We'll take one with him. 45-32 Tigers getting back in this on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual.
Back here at Tiger Gym, 45-32 Tigers trying to make a little bit of a run here. Coach Jones took a timeout. Now Tigers pick up full court pressure. Gets the ball in. See if it's a man or zone. It looks like it's going to be zone. There's a steal by Hayden Hall. She gets it over to Van Compernoll. Tigers then throws it right back to Lampe. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Tigers. Still played in by DCG. Those little tiny things like that right there. Tigers get a steal, but then turn it right back over. Again, possession of the ball is so valuable when you're trying to come, well, anytime, but especially when you're trying to come back. Lampe now in the corner. Over now to Fitzgerald. She drives down the lane, puts a shot up and in. Boy, the Red Sea parted there. Nobody picked her up, and she just took it all the way for the layup. And DCG back up 15. Harris brings the ball down now. Over to Renzi. To Van Compernoll. Inside now to Hall. Ball knocked away. Taken away by DCG. They're on the break. Quickly down court to Bickford. Bickford tries to throw a pass over to her teammate. That was Johansson. Goes just off her reach, out of bounds. And Tigers will play it in. Emma Miner checks back in, leading scorer for the Mustangs. Tigers have got to take advantage of these times and put a slight dent into this lead, as you see the lead on the Kurt Collision scoreboard. Harris up top, over now to Van Compernoll. Van Compernoll to Hayden Hall. Hall squares up, gets in the side now to Vanderleest. Vanderleest going to work. She puts it up and in. Nice spin move by Vanderleest. Bit of contact, played right through it, and got the basket. Now Tigers looking to trap out of this press. Bickford gets it over now to Rice. Rice ahead now to Johansson. Fitzgerald rather over in the corner to Lampe. Out top to Bickford. Back to Rice. She'll try a long three. Wow. Her fifth three of the ball game. We said, I was informed the school record of Dallas Center Grimes for threes in the game by a player 7. That's her fifth three of the game. And the lead back up to 16. Renzi now trying to work it in. Gets it back over now to Kelsey Van Compernoll. Over now to Vanderleest. Vanderleest out top. Across to Leah Harris. She looks to drive. She's cut off. Over now to Renzi. Renzi drives down. Taken by Harris. And they call traveling on Olivia Renzi. Caitlin Van Compernoll checks in for her sister Kelsey. Also Bailey Strover set to check in here for the Tigers. In for Hayden Hall. Again, both coaches trying to manage their minutes. Tigers now in their familiar 2-2-1 zone press. Do anything to slow down the Mustangs. Quickly now ahead to Miner. Miner gets the ball stolen away by Leah Harris. She gets it over to Strovers. Tigers get the turnover. Can they take advantage? Over now to Van Compernoll. She pulls up for three-point land. No good. Rebound, deep rebound taken by Leah Harris. Just beat Miner to the spot. And that's a foul on Miner, a push. That's going to be her third. Team foul number 2 for the Mustangs. Renzi to trigger it in for the Tigers. Looking inside, now gets it back to Harris in the backcourt. 3:37 left to go. Tigers trail by 16. There's a steal now, and the long pass across, stolen away by Fitzgerald. She gets the ball and passes it way high. Rather, that was Rice who had the steal. Trying to pass to her teammate Fitzgerald, and another turnover. A little bit of look of concern on Adam Jones' face that time. And again, Tigers given opportunities here in the third quarter to cut into this lead even more. Need to take advantage of it. Harris brings the ball up now, gets it inside of Strovers. Ball tipped through some hands, and they said it was off Strovers, so out of bounds. Turnover Grinnell, and Dallas Center Grimes plays it in. Fitzgerald now with the ball against the pressure. Passes way down court now to Miller. Miller gets it back out to Minor. She pulls it back out and resets the offense. Rice, another three. This one's short. Boy, you got for a second there, you hold your breath when she shoots it. 5 threes on the night for Rice. That one no good, though. Renzi now with the ball, looks to drive, kicks it over now to Van Compernol. Off a screen from Strovers. Van Compernol sprints around to Harris. Dallas Center Grimes switching everything out top. Very aggressive. Strovers looking to drive. She has a lane. She takes it down, puts it up through 3 people. A lot of contact. Some of it by Bailey Strovers, some of it by Dallas Center Grimes. They call the foul on Dallas Center Grimes. That is on Fitzgerald. Team foul number 3 now. And Strovers will go to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. First one up is good. Kelsey Van Compernol checking back in for Leah Harris. Also checking back in is Vanessa Bickford. Bickford, although she can shoot the ball well, she hasn't had to tonight. With everybody else, she gets the ball to the people. And second free throw good at the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. Hayden Hull in now for Bailey Strovers. 2:44 left to go, third quarter, 50-36. Dallas Center Grimes leads the Tigers on the Tiger Sports live stream network. DCG bringing the ball in against pressure. Over now to Minor. Over now to Rice. Rice brings it up against the pressure. Gets in the corner to Miller. Miller kicks it back out top to Bickford. Bickford over to Minor. She ball fakes, drives down the lane, and will have an easy layup. Nobody rotated over. They closed out on her because she can't shoot the 3, and nobody picked her up. Long pass down court to Taylor Vanderleest. She gets a shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, ball loose, taken away by Van Compernol. Back outside to her sister, Kaiten Van Compernol. She looks to drive, kicks it over now to Renzi. Renzi scores up. Now Renzi will shoot a 3, and it's no good. It's short. Rebound taken by DCG. Quickly up court now to Rice. Rice looking to attack the basket against Renzi. Gets the ball now over to Fitzgerald. She goes to the line to drive, and they call a foul. I believe it's on Hayden Hull on the drive. Let's see. And the referee's having a long conversation with one of the Tiger players there. I don't know if something was said or not, but he had a long look at one of the Tiger players. I couldn't tell who it was. And no matter what the emotions are, you got to keep it in check, as the free throw line is good by the Mustangs. Be interesting to see what they're shooting officially for the game. I would say they are probably in the 40% to so range shooting-wise. They had a little bit of a lull there in this third quarter, but they actually probably had a lot of that was due to turnovers, not so much missed shots. Second free throw no good. Rebound taken by the Tigers. Tigers got to get busy. 53-36. Tigers trail. Over now to Hayden Hull in the corner. Hull trying to drive. Double teamed, and let's see. Called a hand check on DCG. That's on Aubrey Johansson. Her first, team's fourth. Tigers will play it in. Van Compernol will trigger it in. Counts on, better get it in. There it is. Out to Hull. Hull out top, over to Vanderleest. Vanderleest has the ball loose, taken away by Minor. Minor's going to go and have a layup, and she gets it. Nice job by the Tigers not to try to catch up and try to get her from behind and get the foul. Just let her have the layup. Van Compernol out to her sister. Over now to Strovers. Strovers to Hull. Looking inside to Vanderleest. Minor just keeping her in front of her very well. Good post defense. Back now to Strovers. Over now to Kelsey Van Compernol. Then to Caitlin. Caitlin goes to drive on Rice. Puts a shot up. No good. Tough shot that time, or tough luck that time. Rebound by DCG. Free throw, or rather long 3 in the corner by Minor. No good. Rebound taken by Hull. But check that. That was Josie Lampe with a 3. As we are under a minute left to go. Tigers. Long pass not handled by Van Compernol. Taken away by DCG. Another Tiger turnover. DCG now with the ball out top. And Vanessa Bickford, the junior point guard, gets them all set. Bickford drives down the lane, kicks it out, and let's see. We have a hand check on, I believe, who? On number 10. That's Vanderleest. That's her second. Team second. Subs in. Leah Harris coming in now for Vanderleest. Also, Carly Lahaz in for Lampe. DCG to trigger it in under their own basket. Out top now to Johansson. Johansson over to Rice. Rice back to Bickford, and here we go. Rice on the wing. Over now to Lampe. Check that. Lampe did not check out. My apologies. DCG with the ball now. 17 seconds left. Pretty much shot clock and game clock identical. DCG obviously going to hold for one shot here. Now Bickford drives down the lane, kicks it out to Rice. Wide open three. Her 6th three of the ball game, folks. And that'll do it for the quarter. 58-36. Tigers with a big hole to climb out of here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. And this
Back.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say this, and back here at Tiger Gymnasium in this fourth quarter, sponsored by Brett Nichols, State Farm. State Farm Insurance, like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Give Brett Nichols a call or stop by at his office there. He's in the corner of 146 and 6, basically, here in Grinnell. 58-36. Dallasina Grimes shooting behind 6 threes by junior Kayla Rice. Again, the school record for a player for Dallasina Grimes is 7. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to get her 7th, if not her 8th, before this one's over. Tigers played in against the zone now by DCG. Inside to Strovers. Goes around, goes up and through a player. Again, we talked about, the size of the Tigers inside with Hull and Strovers and Van Leest, but also there was a good display of their strength. She took a big hit. They called the foul, but she continued on up with the basket. But they say it was on the floor. Now Strovers tries to get it on the cut. Not there. Back out to Harris, who controls it. She drives down, kicks it to Van Komperl in the corner. Van Komperl puts the drive on. Out to Strovers. She'll try a 3. No good. Rebound taken by DCG. That's Fitzgerald with the rebound. Pressure by Harris. Over now to Bickford. Bickford brings it up now to Rice. And then they slow it down. My guess is, unless it's absolutely there, Coach Jones said you take all the clock you can to slow this game down. Tigers in man-to-man. There's Rice out top. Fake the 3, drives down the lane, puts it up and in. It's just one of those nights for her. I'd like to know what she's averaging because she has probably at least doubled that going in. So great effort by Rice tonight. Hull drives down the lane. Her shot is up, and let's see. Foul called, I believe, on Lampe. That is her 3rd foul. And to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line goes Hayden Hull. Tigers are looking for anything here to get that ball in the basket. First free throw up, and rims in and out. That was halfway down and popped out. That just kind of describes the night the Tigers are having. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but just the look on Hayden Hull's face. She's like, really? Second free throw also no good. Wow. Rebound by DCG. DCG bringing the ball up now. And Vanessa Bickford gets everybody set. Again, Mustangs obviously in no hurry here. Fitzgerald dribbles around, weaving through the lane, puts a shot up, takes a bump, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in, and is fouled. Again, just really quick inside there. They got her to take kind of a wild shot, but nobody boxed her out. She fought through the 2 players there, got a rebound, got the basket, and the foul for the traditional 3-point play. And that is 5 fouls, they're saying. Okay. The referee held up his hand as 5 like it was 5 fouls. I don't think any Tiger does have 5 fouls, so it was just a substitution there, which they're allowed to do. Free throw up and good. Finley Fitzgerald with the conventional 3-point play, and it is all Mustangs right now. Harris brings the ball up. Dallasina Grimes settles back into they're in man-to-man. Inside now to Strovers. Over to Harris. Shot up, no good. Rebound taken by DCG. That sums up the Tigers' night right there. Ooh, looks like she may have traveled. Rice did, but no call. She gets the ball over now to Minor. Minor back out top to Rice. Over now to Lampy. Lampy swings the ball through, kicks it over in the corner. Fitzgerald tries a three, no good. Rebound taken by Harris. Leah's on the run. She tries to take it all the way, puts a shot up. A little too strong off the backboard, no good. Rebound taken by DCG. And here comes Bickford. Up ahead to Lampy. Lampy goes down the lane, kicks it over to Fitzgerald. She'll try another three. It's no good as well. And there's a foul on Rice. I don't know if you can see it from the screen there, but from my angle, Rice tried to put it. She kind of has a grin on her face. She put a hand right in the middle of Caitlin Van Kompenel's back and tried to tip it. The officials caught it. That's her second, team seventh, so it's 1-on-1 time for the Tigers. 63-36. I don't think in anybody's wildest dreams we would have imagined this type of score. You can maybe imagine a lot of scores and scenarios where the Tigers lose, but not like this. DCG has really put it to them tonight. First free throw good by Caitlin Van Kompenel at the Metcalf Pharmacy free throw line. Metcalf Pharmacy, they always have time for you. Second free throw up and good as well. Vanderleest checks back in now for Caitlin Van Kompenel. Tigers going full court pressure, looking to trap out of it. Now they get now DCG beats it. Minor over now in the corner to Rice. Rice back out top to Bickford. She'll try her first shot of the night. And guess what? It's a three. And guess what again? She makes it. They shoot 40-some% as a team from three-point land. And you see why tonight. All you can just say is, wow. What a performance by DCG. Showing why they deserve to be number one ranked. Hayden Hall on the drive. No good. Strovers with the offensive board. Rips it away from Bickford that time. Now pass goes to the backcourt. Let's see, was it tipped? It was not. And DCG will get the ball on the turnover. Leah Harris set to check in for the Tigers. In for Hayden Hall. Lampy to play it in for the Mustangs. Against Vanderleest. In the corner now to Miller. Miller inside to Minor. Throws a pass cross court. Nice block by Leah Harris. Ooh, and he calls a foul from the backside on Leah. Said she got her on the elbow. Looked like a good block from here, but he's a lot closer. So we will go with it. And Bickford's at the free throw line, and it's good. Dallison and Grimes, I won't say they played perfect, but they come pretty close tonight. Had some turnovers and some missed shots there early in that third quarter. Tigers had their chances, had it down to 11 points at one point. Just could not get over the hump and take advantage of those turnovers. And then DCG got their game back and kind of blew this thing wide open. Harris now over to Vanderleest. Vanderleest back out top to Harris. She'll try a three-pointer. Leah Harris with a three, no good. Rebound taken by Minor. Minor bringing it up against Renzi, and she's bumped. And it's a foul on Olivia. Second foul on Olivia. Fifth foul for the Tigers. And now subs starting to come in. 34, Olivia Houston checking in. Finley Fitzgerald has a seat. Bickford bringing it up. Followed closely by Minor. Tigers pick up man-to-man. Leah Harris on Bickford. Bickford now over to Miller. Miller tried to hit Lampy on a little bit of a screen or give and go there. Pass just a little bit high and wide. Goes out of bounds. Turnover. Gives the ball back to Grinnell. Harris going down the lane. Looks to drive. Kicks it out to Van Kompenel. Over to Renzi. Renzi will try a long three. It bounces up. Almost good. Strovers with the offense rebound and put back. And gets the basket. Strovers with the basket, and it's 67-40. Bickford now at the top of the key over down the corner to Minor. Down to Houston. Houston gets the ball out to Minor. Almost turned it over there. Minor gets it back, resets. And Bickford with the ball. Over now to Minor in the corner. Lampy really pressured by Vanderleest. Lampy drives right by her. Lays it up and in. Shot no good. Tip no good. Lampy followed her own miss with a tip. Nobody boxed her out. Tigers dodged one there. Tigers with the ball. Now Leah Harris looks to drive down against Lampy, and we're going to call a blocking foul. He's saying before the shot, it's going to be a 1-on-1. Okay, I've officiated, and I know it's hard to do, but I'm not sure as Tigers have subs in. Hayden Hall back in. Also Maya Green in and Kylie Crum in for the Tigers. Strovers, Vanderleest, and Kelsey Van Kampen will go out. I'm not sure how you can call a block and then say it wasn't on the shot, but nonetheless, it's 1-1. Free throw no good. Renzi with the rebound, tries to put it back up and in. Her shot's no good. Kylie Crum gets the rebound, kicks it out now to Maya Green. Green over to Hall. Hall looking inside to Crum. Renzi going to drive, and she is fouled by Sydney Miller. Blue.
Again.
All right. Thank you for your patience there. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, folks. And we got that squared away. And Olivia Renzi now steps to the Medicap Pharmacy free throw line. First free throw, no good again. My goodness. Just one of those nights for the Tigers. It's unfortunate it happened against the number 1 ranked team, but it is what it is. Miller, ball out top now. And Johansson has the ball. Over now to, I believe that's Curtis in the game. No, it's Bauman, looks like. Over now to Bickford. Out top to Miller. Bickford rolling around, spinning up, shot no good. Rebound taken by Hall. Quickly outlet to Van Kampenol. Van Kampenol tries to get the ball down court quickly. Mustangs back on defense. Here goes Reggie looking to drive inside, kicks it inside to Kylie Crum. Crum was there for a second, but then she cut baseline just as the pass was being thrown. And it's a turnover, gives the ball back to the Mustangs. Hayden Hall comes out. Kayla Van Kampenol comes out in. Is Isabel Kinkel. And also number 22, Aiden Gosling for the Tigers. As DCG is going to move to 8-0 in the conference, 12-3 overall. Tigers go to 6-2 and 10-4. 2:40 left, 67-40. Mustangs firmly in command here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Don't forget, we have the boys game to follow. Have an illegal screen called. I believe it's on Maya Green that time. Yep, 14. Her second. Team's fifth. And here we go. Green gets the ball over now to Kinkel. Kinkel on the wing, looks to dribble pass, and she double dribbled. She fumbled the pass and then dribbled it to get the control, and she picked it up and then dribbled again. That's easy to do. You lose track of it, what constitutes a dribble, what doesn't. Mustangs sub in Neela Williamson, a sophomore, in the game now as we try to ride out this last 2:23. And that time, Kylie Lahaz was going to pass to the wing. Her teammate wasn't looking, so she drug her foot, got called for the travel. And Tigers will play it in. Olivia Olson in now for Grinnell. Aiden Gosling brings the ball up. Over now to Maya Green. Green back to Olson, stolen away by the Mustangs. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Mustangs. Olivia Houston that time. Almost had a steal. Tigers will play it in. Again, we'll wrap up this game right away at the end of the conclusion of this ball game, and then we'll hopefully have a post-game interview, and then we'll get set for the boys' game. Mustangs and Tigers, boys take the stage. Coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Tigers whipping the ball around the top of the key over now to Green. She loses a handle for a moment, gets the ball over, trying to get it back to Olson. Stolen away that time by Williamson. She puts a shot up, misses the layup, no good. Rebound shot, no good by DCG. Ball out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by the Mustangs, and Tigers will play it in. Now subs in. Olivia Curtis in. Also number 23, Sophia Bauman in for the Mustangs. As a minute 38 left to go here in this contest. Again, Tiger players shocked. Tiger fans shocked. I'm a little bit shocked. I knew DCG was good. I did not think they'd come out and have the night they're having. Just that hot shooting first quarter got the Tigers behind, Man, oh man, just cannot get caught up. Inside pass now to Crum. Nice shot, just couldn't get it to go. Let's see. I think they called a foul on Crum, I believe. Going for the rebound. Yep, they called Kylie Crum with the foul. That is her first team 6, so the next foul by the Tigers, DCG will be shooting. Let me play it in. Neela Williamson, a sophomore, bringing the ball up for the Mustangs. Over now in the corner to them, inside to number 42. That is Sydney Meintz. Meintz gets her own rebound. Shot no good, gets her own rebound back out top to Houston. Houston now over, tried to get it to the wing, stolen away by Gosling. Gosling on a breakaway, being chased down by a couple of Mustangs. Ball goes out of bounds, knocked away by the Mustangs, and Tigers will maintain possession. Jenna Morrison checks in now for Olivia Houston. The Mustangs. Tigers triggering it in. Inside now to Kinkle. Kinkle puts a spin up, shot no good. Rebound loose, taken by the Mustangs. Now they got a breakout. Williamson on a run out. Giving chases the Tigers, but she gets the layup to go in. 69-40. 30 seconds left to go here. Tigers just hit a buzzsaw in the Mustangs tonight. Man, oh man. Like I said, I won't say a perfect game, but boy, DCG came about as close as you're going to get. Nice post move that time by Kinkle. Backs her defender down, put the shot up, just couldn't get it to go. And now Coach Jones takes a timeout, just a substitution timeout. Technically, by rule, Coach Edson can take the timeout if he wants, but he waved it off already. He said, no, let's just play. And with 16 seconds left, everybody gets in. Kenna Neef gets the ball in. Over now to Bauman. Bauman out top to Morrison. Morrison looking around with 5 seconds. Mustangs, are they going to hold or are they going to try to get a shot off? Here goes Neef down the lane. Shot in the corner. They just hold on to it, and that'll do it. 69-40 is your final. Dalcina Grimes making a statement tonight over the Tigers. We'll wrap this up. Take this break for our fine sponsors on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Come back. We'll have stats, analysis, post-game interviews, and then the boys' game, all coming up on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.